Why Topeka Clementine?
That's a very good question. So there's a street corner in Oceanside of Topeka Street and Clementine Street, and every Wednesday morning, my friend Jordan, he outfitted a trailer to be 6 shower stalls. He actually got the idea from a music festival that he went to, and he saw there was a shower trailer stall like available, but he makes it available for houseless people in the area to get showers and have access to clean warm water in the area. And I used to bring out like all my instruments and stuff and just set up a little circle and we'd have a jam session. And when I was thinking about a name for the project that I wanted, all I had to do was look up at the corner and it was just right there, Topeka Clementine. Just 2-3 syllable words that just really vibe with each other, and it kind of carries the heart and soul of the place that really ignited my passion for music.
How many people are in Topeka Clementine?
It's a good question too. I mean, like, the running joke is like however many people decide to show up is sort of what Topeka Clementine is. We have a single coming out in October. We're actually going to debut at the festival, where I would put my phone out in the middle of the crowd during like the chorus, and so I got like audio from like multiple crowds of people and just a bunch of people that are really close to me, and I compiled it all and I put it like into the chorus for the song. So Topeka Clementine is as many people as it needs to be at any given time. Sometimes it's just me on the guitar or piano. Sometimes it's the three of us. Sometimes it's like a 12-piece band.
Yeah, I think when I saw you guys play at the soda bar, there was maybe
50 or so.
6 or 50?
Thanks.
There was like 6 or 7 people on stage probably. How did you guys get hooked up with that show originally?
At Soda Bar?
Yeah.
Just a cold email. I sent out like 50 cold emails to all the venues from pretty much everything from the border up to like Orange County. And Soda Bar was the only one that responded back. Yeah, shout out to Robbie at the Soda Bar. Yeah, love that guy. Yeah, he gave us our first shot at anything, so.
What are your guys' names?
My name is Elijah Anderson.
My name is Mero Rogers.
And my name is Kai Simovich.
How did you guys meet?
So I met with Kai. I was at a Brown Building show with my group, my first group. Their name is Rats. And he kind of just, was staring at me at the end of the show, like an awkward, straight stare. I'm just like, we're gonna have like an issue tonight? Or what's going on here?
Oh, it was an issue.
And I finished packing all my stuff up and he just came up, he shook my hand. And I'm just like, okay, this guy's like real genuine. He was all like, I needed to shake your hand. You were up there, I like how you were placing everything. It wasn't rushed and it was just like perfect. It was spot on. He was just all like, I have some projects that I'm gonna do. If you want to tag along, you can be a part of that as well. So ever since then, I want to say I've been playing with Topeka for a good 2 to 3 months now. So yeah, that's how I got introduced to them.
We met through mutual friends. It was like, I think, my second time meeting one of my good friends. His name is Satoru. And he hosts this little artist event where he invites small artists and musicians to come out and just play. And I was tagging along. I was gonna jam with him and another friend of mine. And we were practicing our set when Kai came through, sat behind the counter. He runs a jewelry shop. And I was playing the bass and Kai goes... Sato, not you. Kai goes, you play bass? I'm like, yep. I was like putting the bass in my hand. And he's like, oh, I need a bassist for my band. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me know. And it took me like 3 months to get back to him. But eventually I did, and I've been playing since.
What kind of bass do you play?
It's the G&L, like the Sentia series, I guess.
You
It's a
play a
jazz
G&L?
Yeah.
So do I.
No,
What?
I play a G&L A set. What is the kind of vision for this project, like the larger vision for the project?
I think being able to spread the message of humanity showers. That's the name of my friend Jordan's project.
Humanity showers?
Yeah, it's called Humanity Showers. Yeah. That's big. I mean, it's the namesake of the group. It holds a really big place in my heart. And yeah, for me, that's like a pretty big one. All of our streaming revenue also goes to all the initiatives they have out there as well. So yeah, anytime, like any win for us is a win for them and vice versa. So
That's pretty interesting. It's not so often that you find a group that had starting kind of tied into a humanitarian effort. Do you see that as like a symbiotic relationship, or?
yeah, I think it is in that it helps me reconnect to the why. I think if it was just like for my own solo project or like just for the band, all the work that I put in would, I don't know, feel real, not selfish, but it would kind of like have me wondering like what the point is really. But to be able to go down there and like kind of reconnect with, oh yeah, that's right, this is why I do all this work. Like it's not just for me, it's like part of a bigger picture here, and it makes it just feel more worthwhile.
What have been your guys' favorite moments with Topeka Clementine so far?
So, for me, one of my favorite moments is just having all of the instruments kind of just like join together. And I mean, like, we really just have fun. I can't just put it on a specific time, because I feel like genuinely that would be like a little selfish, you know what I'm saying? Just to see everyone's mind, what they feel inside, and like how they convey that through their instrument, I guess. And then when we get together and we make one sound, I think that's definitely something that is special. So yeah, very motivating.
I agree. I love the community that comes through, that has come through at what Topeka Clementine has offered. There have always been some hard times where like things seem so out of whack and out of tune. But being able to like have a community in your corner to support you through your mistakes and your achievements has always been my favorite part.
Is there any like specific shows or moments, like maybe writing songs, that stick out in anyone's minds?
I'll say the Soda Bar, just to start, because I just literally started playing with Topeka Clementine, 2-3 months ago. And just, I don't know, being on that stage with them, getting the solo that they usually give me when we do Sheep, it's our last song that we usually do. Being trusted to put out my art, what I have to offer, definitely something that stands out to me.
I think the first show that I've ever done, it was a Humble Heart gig. I think it was the first
that was like the first
show that I was invited to, and to put it bluntly, I sucked. But to be able to see myself grow from stage 1 to what I have now has always been so cool to me.
Yeah, Mero's actually only a little kiddo, 18. So, yeah, they don't really play like the Soda Bar gigs or like any of the bar gigs with us. So yeah, we usually have my friend Kyra Wilcox come out and play bass for those gigs. But Humble Hearts is an all ages venue, so Mero gets to sit in.
Tag along.
Mm-hmm.
So Kai, you're the like principal songwriter and lyricist, or is it like a collaborative process?
So far, I am. I feel like that's the one strength I bring to the table as far as like the portion of the song making process. Like, yeah, amazing instrumentalists in the group that all bring their own flavor and stuff. But yeah.
What are your influences musically?
You want to go first? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go first. Sorry.
So my biggest influence has to be John Bonham from Led Zeppelin, and the reason I say that is because to have someone like John Bonham shape a lot of roads, not just for gospel drumming, not just for rock drumming. I mean all genres. We all take inspiration from him in one way or another, whether we'll admit it or not. So definitely John Bonham.
I'd have to say Victor Lewin. He's a really, really skilled bassist. It's obvious that he knows his stuff, but he also is able to keep it simple and still make it sound really, really good, which is kind of like my whole thing at the moment. And I love his messages that he puts out too.
I guess it's my turn. Drumming, Tony Allen's like my favorite drummer. I played classical piano for a while, so a lot of my stuff is harmonically very simple, but then there's a bunch of just these stupid interlocking complex melodies that I just throw in because I'm bored and my ear needs a little something. Honestly, I'm really a big fan of Cab Calloway. That's my guy. Just his storytelling, I think. Yeah.
What are you working on right now?
So we just released our first album, which has gone swimmingly, but I'm already not stoked on that whole other concept for our next album. So I've just been plugging away at the next one. We have a single release this coming Friday, and then we have another release the Friday right before the festival, actually. So we'll be debuting that next single at the show. Then we're gonna take a little hiatus for the slow months, so we're just gonna write and record more, come back in February.
Have you ever played a music festival?
We played Nochella, my friend Jack Jupiter. We do that at Che Cafe. And then we also played Pride by the Beach with, actually the backing band for that gig was my friend's Cope, who I think is one of the best indie rock bands in San Diego. Yeah, they were our backing band for that, which was an absolute dream come true.
Cope just finished touring with Rain on Fridays.
Yeah.
Who is going to play the festival?
Mhm.
So do you want to play something on your acoustic guitar?
Sure. Do something? Well, some song? Yeah. Here we go. Illustrate your mind to me, so intimate and real and free. Complicated though it seems, a simpleton can still have dreams. Won't you wait for a minute in my atmosphere? And I pray once I see you, all will be so crystal clear. And when I wake from my slumber, I hope you will still be here. Well, it's a stupid wish I cling to, even after all these years. Yet you see me still, though I fear I might have killed all that was left to be seen. So won't you illustrate your mind to me, my darling and my wandering dream, who sits beneath the sunlit sea of dappled auburn leaves. Da 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 da. Y'all can sing along if you want to this part. Da da little snaps out loud. Da 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 da. One more time. Da 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 da. So illustrate your mind to me, my darling, in my wandering dream, who sits beneath the sunlit seams of dappled harbor leaves.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, bro, thank you.
Sound amazing. Hell yeah.
Start spinning.
Yeah, that's great.